Yeah, there was some. Hmm. Not call anymore. One of these guys who sell stuff here. Within Spain. Apparently not. Okay, I guess we're going to go. What exactly can we do? We have to do something about the car. Suppose we might just go and talk to him too. Brewery Wayward. Greetings, I'm wondering if you can tell me where I can find your brother Marco. Marco? I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him for some time. Well, if you see him, tell him that Vilmar friend is looking for him. Sure he will know how to find me. Well, okay, I'll tell him if I see him. He has to know where he is. He's too nervous.
Greetings.
Tell me about your gem trade. Gem trade? I don't understand. Been seen selling some gems at the marketplace, don't try to deny it. These were some very incriminating gems. Settle down, I'm not denying anything. I did sell some of those gems that Marco gave me. What? Who gave them to you? My friend Marco Waver. Why, what's so important about that? Because I believe that these gems are the reason you were suspected of being Karol Norvath. I believe Marco gave them to you in order to have you killed. But, but why? I'm sure the reasons will become clear with time, but this can only mean one thing, that Marco Waybird is the mysterious Karol Norvath. That is astounding. But as you say, if these gems were the reason why I was suspected, and Marco must have known, I just cannot believe that he wanted me dead. We had been friends for a long time. Believe it, he had betrayed you. As it appears so, I must find him, Vilmar, and soon. Okay, this makes me much more wary about the gauntlet. I suppose with the guild, whoever starts the pos is a likely candidate of having the gauntlet. I'll try my best. Yeah, I need to talk to you about the gauntlet.
Greetings.
I've learned something about the mysterious gauntlet. Oh, do tell. Recount everything you know about the Hand of Negia. That is troubling indeed. You must find this artifact and bring it to me. I believe I know how to destroy it. how?
I've studied the art of creation for decades. I've learned that the universe exists through the power of single force. Will. This gauntlet, this hand of Negev attempts to undo all of that. It is the antithesis of existence, oblivion. My studies have taught me much about oblivion as well. In fact, I know how one can be used against the other. Will against oblivion. Purpose against chaos. You see, by resiliencing the genetical essence of will, I can create a portal that leads nowhere. Anything that enters this portal will be irrevocably destroyed, even the Hand of Negev.
I don't trust heavy car. It might be possible that he does exactly that. However, he's also had the gauntlet in his possession. With the priest, the one who had it in their possession, the got corrupted. But the rest didn't, because they never really had a long-term contact with it. Heavy car, while this might be true, I don't trust him fully. He has been doing this. Resiliencing the genetical essences. This is why how he created the portal in the first place. It of will I can create a portal which leads nowhere. However, you would have to have something of I suppose equal force. And I don't think you do. I think heavy car cannot be trusted to this extent. Do I want to say that I promised it to the clerics? Because if he is under corruption, he might make his move. If I promised uh, I'll trust him, then he's probably going to let me deliver it wherever I choose it. Um, I don't understand any of this, but I will trust your judgment.
Good, then please bring the gauntlet to me if you find it.
But how do I know that you'll be able to destroy it? What if you are corrupted by its power just like Darius?
I will be careful, I assure you.
Okay, I will try to find it and bring it here if I succeed. I'm not. I think he's corrupt. But he also hasn't been corrupted to that extent. I think things should start moving quickly at this point. Because we have no real side activities. We might get something if we talk to people, get some kind of side quest. But I don't see that being in any way meaningful at this point. I mean, we don't have need for equipment or money or really experience. So I don't want to get sidetracked at this point.
Well met.
I found the true identity of Karol Norvath.
What? Who is it?
It's Marco Waybird.
Wayward. That's impossible. He has been with the League for more than 15 years and always showed great loyalty. What leads you to believe this?
Avikar said that he obtained the gems from Marco Wayward, and surely it would have been easy for Marco to plant the stamp on of the Shadow Thieves on Avikar.
So again you trust the word of the accused. Have you considered that Havikar might be lying?
It is possible, but I asked him where he got the gems without mentioning anything about what they meant. Yes, but if Havikar is Karol Norvath, then he would have known the implications of that question. He would have known to point the blame on someone else. True, nevertheless, we should investigate Marco Weber just to be sure. Yes, it certainly wouldn't hurt. So what do you want me to do? Nothing. I will investigate this using my other sources. Perhaps I will ask for your help later. For now, you may go. Ask for more
Hello.
missions.
Salutations!
One of my agents has disobeyed and committed a murder that was not sanctioned by the League. We cannot tolerate such behavior. We thought that he had left the city, but new information leads us to believe he's still here. I want you to find him and tell him to come here and speak with me. Very well. Where can I find this agent? His whereabouts are not known. You will have to ask around. Talk to people at the tavern or in the market square. Ask them about Xander Thrillfar. This is part of the planted note I dropped. And when I find this Xander Thrillfar, what do I tell him? Tell him that his presence is requested here at the guild. He must speak with me immediately or face unfortunate consequences. So, do you want me to threaten to attack him if he does not obey? No, but tell him that his next visitor will be less diplomatic. And who will that visitor be? I shall come to him in the night and wrap my shadows around him. I shall smile as I drive my daggers through his eyes. I see. Okay, I shall find this man Xander and give him your message. Excellent. Bring him to me here. Xander Thrillfar. Wonder who he actually is. Why is his presence suddenly so important? Any of you guys know?
Hello!
Hello.
What can you tell me about a halfling named Marco Weber? He's a talented thief, what do you ask? Need to speak with him. Do you know where he is? No, but it is not unusual for Marco to be away for longer periods of time. He often travels the countryside in search of his quarry. So he's missing. I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now why are you asking me about it? Because I believe that his talents have led him into some trouble. Oh, what sort of trouble? He has stolen an evil artifact and it may have corrupted his mind. What? What artifact was that? It is a gauntlet enchanted with the magic of the forgotten god Nege, god of oblivion. I never heard of this Nege. What kind of enchantment is upon this item? Don't know. That is why I need to speak with Marco. Can you tell me where I can start my search? Well, he has a brother named Maruri who lives in the northwest corner of this district. Perhaps you should speak with him. No, yeah, the other guy.
Hello.
Can you tell me where I can find a man named Xander Thrulfar? Xander? I heard he left the city. No, there's evidence suggesting that he is still here. Xander is still here? In Endor? You know where he is? No, I'm asking you, do you know where he is? I don't, but I know someone who might. Speak with Nora, one of the acolytes at the Temple of Selene. I'm sure she knows very well where Xander can be found. Thanks, I'll do that. I wonder what our chances are of finding Marco. Um, I'd get pretty much zero. I don't think I'll find any here, but I'm taking another look. What's this book? Why are there books here? Legends of Men. Hill Songs, Purple Witch. One of the bookcases. No, the bookcases are identical. Hmm. Well, it would be too obvious of a place. Maybe that's, well, maybe that's a point of strength. I mean, it's very obvious that the first place anyone's going to try to seek him is his home. At the same time, if he manages to hide in his home, it might be a good idea because no one really expects an experienced thief to be at his home. But I think our chances of fighting him is pretty much non-existent at this point, so we might as well push forward with the other things. Nora. Oh, Nora. Nora. No, you were not Nora.
Greetings to you.
Or one. Do you know a man named Xander Thrulfar? Sorry, I've never met anyone by that name. Be a normal acolyte?
Greetings to you.
Oh, poor Mariana. Who? Mariana, one of our acolytes. She has been kidnapped. Are you sure of this? Perhaps she just ran off. Yes, she disappeared just a few days ago. She would never shirk her responsibilities like this. I'm sure, I'm sure she's in some kind of trouble. Was anything missing when she disappeared? Not to my knowledge. Hmm. I'll keep my eye out for her. Mariana, an acolyte at the Temple of Selene, has disappeared. Clerics believe that she has been kidnapped. I should keep an eye out. Okay. Um, what's the other woman's name? I need to talk to everyone, I guess.
Greetings to you.
Are you by any chance named Nora? No, but she's around here somewhere. Yeah, I suppose. Two different things. Kidnapping and Nora.
Greetings to you.
Nora?
Greetings to you.
Oh yes, that is my name. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a man named Xander Thrillfar. I was told that you know him.
Well, I do, but I'm sorry, may I ask who you are?
Um, my name is Vilmar Pren. I work for the same people as Xander.
What? I mean, it's nice to meet you, Will, my friend, but I don't know where Xander is.
Oh, come on. Come on, Nora.
Okay, I guess you seem trustworthy. He's here. I will lead you to him.
Yes, hello to you.
Xander Thrillfar. I've been looking for you. You have you? I suppose you have a message for me from Akasha. No, I have a message from Gareth. No, you do not understand. The message is from Akasha Alandrios. It's merely relayed through Gareth and through you. Is that so? Who is this Akasha Alandrios? She is the one who pulls Gareth's strings. He's but a fool puppet. I see. Nevertheless, I've been instructed to tell you that your presence is requested back at the guild. I see. And do I have any choice in this? You do as far as I'm concerned, but their next visitor may not be so diplomatic. Ah, true. Kamiya is not much for diplomacy. She prefers the taste of fresh blood licked from the blade of her dagger. Yes, that Kamiya is a creepy one, isn't she? Yes, but she is merely a tool, like you and Gareth. Whose tool do you think I am? Akasha's, of course. That is why you are here. Can you tell me more about her? Is Akasha the leader of the guild? No, thank the gods. She is in charge of personnel. This means she runs all the recruitment and assassination activities. So who is the guild leader? I do not know, nor does anyone as far as I can tell. Akasha heads the assassination branch, Vale oversees spy operations, and Loriana handles thieving. Hmm, tell me about Kamiya. Oh, she is utterly mad. Nobody knows where she comes from, or what events brought her to be so cold and murderous, but everyone agrees that she is the creepiest character in the entire League of Twilight. Gives me chills just to look at her. Okay. Thruldor. Thruldor is a bitter elf, which is not common. I've never liked him much, but I believe he has a good head on his shoulders. He works as a spy for Feo. Okay. Tell me about Garrett. He's an insignificant fool. He's merely the voice of Akasha uses to speak to her underlings. What about Loriana? Loriana is a fine woman, actually. She has honor, though she doesn't like to show it to the others because they may try to exploit it. You would benefit by being her ally. I sort of came to the same conclusion. Fail. Almost nothing, I'm afraid. He likes to gather information, not release it. And almost nobody knows who he is or where he comes from. I suspect he is fairly trustworthy, but you cannot know. Don't cross him, though. He's a very powerful mage. I see, thank you. So anything else? Nothing else? Thanks. I still had a kidnapping to handle. I mean, it seems like a side activity, but at the same time, the timing could link it to some other events that have been
Greetings
happening.
to you.
Uh, I've heard that there has been some trouble here in the temple. Someone has gone missing. Yes, Mariana, one of our acolytes. She has not been seen for a few days. Do you have any idea what happened to her? Do you think she was kidnapped? Well, Mariana is a very responsible woman. She would not just disappear without telling us. How can you be so sure? Perhaps she had personal reasons. No, I don't think that's likely. And what did Mariana do here at the temple? She took care of our book collections. She worked downstairs. Was anything missing when she disappeared? I don't know, but I doubt it. High Priest Veldrin would have noticed if something was gone. I see. Well, I hope that she turns up. If I see her, I'll let her know she's needed here. Thank you. So, just a missing woman then. But the timing is odd because pretty much at the same time things started to happen here.
Well, hello to you.
Recent troubles. I understand someone disappeared from your temple.
Oh yes, Mariana. Poor girl. I sure hope nothing terrible happened to her.
What did she do here exactly?
She took care of our book collection.
Any sign of break-in?
Well, as you yourself know, our doors are always open. So anyone could have just walked in. Of course, the guards would not have let anybody harm Mariana.
And you trust your guards?
Yes, they've all taken vows of loyalty years ago. I personally vouch for them all.
Have any of the books under Mariana's care gone missing?
Sir, if you are suggesting that she stole them, then I assure you that you are mistaken.
That's not what I meant. I meant perhaps someone was stealing some of the books and she walked in on them.
That is possible, but the guards would have seen that.
Hmm, I see. Well, I hope Mariana's okay. If I see her, I'll let you know.
Oh, thank you.
Add another job into a pile of jobs. This will just report back to the guild. What next? I've been following this breadcrumb trail for a while. Something has to start clicking in place.
Salutations.
Have you found him? Yes. No, not yet, not yet. Okay. What? Um, I definitely talked to him about it. Uh, I said he was wanted at the Evil House. I can guess what happened. It's that it's not enough that the characters in the game know about it. It's that certain dialogue paths have to be chosen, otherwise it won't mark it as completed. So we try.
Yes, hello to you.
That's actually a good sign. What happened? Not in the way every game does that. It's that um, the game and the immersion got me to the point that I stopped considering that this is a game and that things don't work out logically here, or rather they follow a machine logic instead of a common sense.
Do not press me further. I will not allow it.
Aha, I see you have brought our wayward friend.
I have.
Greetings, Xander. So good to see you again. Be quiet, Garrett. I'm here to speak with Akasha.
Yes, so you are. And what do you want to say to me, Xander?
I want you to know the weight that you carry. The weight that you've been carrying all your life.
Oh, and what is that weight?
It is guilt. Only you know the crimes you've committed, and their memory is a burden on your black heart. I know what it can be like to escape that burden, and so I pity you.
That's nice, Xander. You may pity me for the next few minutes, and then you can die like every fool who crosses me. Stay your hand, Akasha. This is not right. Who are you to say what is right? This man has betrayed the guild. He must die. How can anyone trust you if you murder your own? They can trust my promise. Obey and you shall be rewarded. Betray and you shall be dead.
Thank you, Loriana. We all know this can only end in violence.
Yes, and violence you shall have. Akasha, I'm telling you, if you attack this man, then we shall be enemies. I tire of this talk. Let him die now. Dangerous names.
Yes.
East Vilmar. Seems you and Loriana do not see eye to eye, yeah?
You're a master of the obvious. Oriana is weak. If she were to lead the guild, we would all soon be beggars on the street.
And how would you run things?
Efficiently. And it is not efficient to waste my time speaking with lowly underlings like you. Leave me.
Salutations.
Hmm. Other missions? Everyone knows that I can be a merciful man, but when my own servants fail me and endanger the League with their incompetence, that I cannot tolerate. I want you to punish one such man. Who? Thruldor. The elf has failed me, as you well know. He has brought into our midst a traitor. What kind of watcher is he supposed to be if he allows a spy to work right under his nose? No, he has outlived his usefulness, and must be made an example. You're serious? You want me to kill one of our own? He has failed. Do you have a problem with that? I most certainly do. Get someone else to be your pawn of betrayal. Fine, then out of my sight.
Master Garrett, don't waste your time with this foolish boy. Let me be your instrument of discipline.
Very well. Go ahead, Kamiya. So he has paralyzing weapons. We will not survive fighting in Serb. Guild key and the letter. Something's changed.
Hello.
Ah, Vilmar friend, good. There's something I need you to do.
What is it?
Earlier you mentioned some kind of magical gauntlet that has been found here in Endor. I'm interested in obtaining it.
And you know where it is?
No, but I have my suspicions. I fear it may have fallen into Akasha's hands.
Hmm. That would be very unfortunate.
Indeed. I'm sure she would only use it toward her own evil ends.
So what do you want me to do?
You must investigate this, Vilmar. You must break into her quarters and look for this item.
Very well. Can you tell me how that might be done?
It will not be easy. The only people who possess the right keys are Akasha herself and Garrett, and you will not be able to pick their pockets to get these keys. I suppose you could get one of the keys by killing either her or Garrett, but that is virtually impossible task. You'd have to fight them both at the same time, and possibly Kamiya as well.
Uh, I think I know a solution.
What do you have in mind?
A woman by the name of Shwatra has told me of a spirit called Aloha, which can be directed to kill any individual. All I need to do is give this individual a so-called Jujubaka charm.
I know of this Chuachua. I've never heard of any law. Nevertheless, if what you say is true, then perhaps this creature can take care of Akasha or Garrett for us.
Yes, I'll obtain the charm and give it to Garrett. I will tell him that it is a magical item that brings luck to its possessor.
That is an excellent plan, Vilmar. When you've succeeded, take the key from Garrett's body and slip upstairs to Akasha's chambers. But be careful, for there are some very powerful guards in there. Stay stealthy or better yet invisible, and be careful, there are surely traps as well.
Don't worry, I will be successful. Okay, this is good, because now things are starting to happen. Basically, the trust has been damaged enough that it'll go to open hostilities. And we have everything in place already. What we really need to do is wait until morning and get the token. That's all we have to do.
Hello there.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna hold my ass to the woman and things there. We'll have to wait until night time until the Loa comes. And then let it do the murder. I wonder if it's killable. It is a spirit, but almost everyone has some kind of magical weaponry here, and Kamiya, she's good. She's very good with good weapons. I don't want to fight against her, not in at least in a direct fight. Traps might do her in, but it's rogues are very good at dodging that damage too. So while it would work very well, I think, against anyone else pretty much, rogue is not one of them. Well, on the positive side, things are finally being put into motion.
Yes, what?
Can you make an Evchenko for me?
Have you 500 shiny tokens?
Yes.
Chuatra make Evchenko. Come back in day.
Preserved tooth. Uh, I didn't want that.
Yes, what?
Uh, favor. Want someone killed? Jujubaka. Jujubaka, take the charm.
Now you give Jujubaka to enemy, while sun is in sky. Give and then wait until sets the sun. Then take Loa Wilhay.
So, the tooth is for voodoo against the caster. It might not be a bad idea to have it made. I mean, there's a chance that he's at least somewhat influenced by the gauntlet, so it would not hurt us to have some kind of additional tool in case he decides to stick his fingers into this mess too. I certainly need to find ways to start playing these guys out of the fight. That mad assassin woman is the big problem. The others are more or less on my level. They might have additional attack, but there's not a massive difference in quality. She's just better. So, guess let the games begin.